So our FREERX next to our $300 Del Sol. We got the H22 in and running, LSD trans. Getting the exhaust in there right now. And this is our newly acquired yesterday D15 B2 1990 CRX. With this eBay seat, that tore up seat. The best thing it came with, I would say, is this B20B. Let's see if I can focus. Fully assembled. I have this cover, so we'll have the full timing cover. That's my B16 manifold. That didn't come with the car. Come on, I'm pretty sure the original Stillies. It does have, let's see if I could, obviously some cheap coilovers and adjustable control arms, upper control arms that is. It has this, oh, the worst part I would say, automatic, but if all goes to plan, that'll be changing. Has like a rusted out side exit exhaust, which is definitely interesting. Has that the board that goes right across here, so we want to put that together. 182,000, almost 183. Like I said, automatic. Obviously manual windows, no radio, a bunch of stuff in the back. So definitely a project car, which is the last thing we need right now, but it was free, so who cares? It does run and drive. Drove it home. Back on tags. No check engine light, nothing. This B20 is gonna go pair up with our GSR trans and go into the Integra while we're rebuilding the B18C1 that was in this. And then we're gonna start working on I'm not sure exactly what setup we're gonna go, but definitely start working on a B series swap for this car and working on getting something done with the paint, but I don't want it to be looking like this car. So yeah, the Del Sol, haven't updated it in a while. That's broken. Got carbon fiber fenders. H22 swap now. In the last video, however long ago that was, I said we were gonna go with the H23A with the H22 head. We got H22 that needed a head gasket with the matching LSD trans. And yeah, do the head gasket and swap the new head. Nope. About to pair it to the B20. It's about 12 hours later. Got the transmission out, mounted to the B20. Getting active. 30 minutes later. It's all bolted in. Transmission's bolted on over there. Obviously moves a little. We need to do the back mount. Alternator, intake manifold, wiring harness, radiator, cooling lines, the header, which is just over here. The only thing we need to buy, probably from junkyard, is going to be the wires, distributor, and the intake manifold. Everything else we have ready to go for this car. I mean, if you look over there, focus, we have some VTEC heads, B series, K24 head, bunch of stuff, but yeah, I don't know, maybe do something with this valve cover. This engine probably won't be in here too long. Oh, it needs spark plugs too. I don't think you could see in there, but we have some, so I'm not too worried about that. This is just a temporary engine while we're building the GSR that's in there. The B18C one that came with it, and one of those VTEC heads is for that. So yeah, 30 minutes from the last clip where I showed you guys the swap on the stand. I mean, not too hard. I just put this mount and that mount with my brother. That's it. Spent the whole day sleeping, honestly, me, but my brother was putting putting the transmission together with the engine. My other brother was working on his Del Sol and came out, did this real quick. This needed the clutch, flywheel, all that. Yeah, got the transmission, made it up, and by this week it'll be started, hopefully. Oh yeah, just we have the alternator, everything, so I'll probably just use the OBD2 GSR harness for now. And then we don't have a non-VTEC ECU either, so when I go to the junkyard to get the distributor, the wires, and the intake manifold, I'll probably just grab a LS ECU P75 manual, or I'll test my luck jumping one if I can't find a manual one. Either way, worst comes to worst, we have some ECUs here that we could just throw on that are VTEC. P06 chip for H22, which would be too much fuel for this. I have a B20 VTEC ECU, which would probably start this up, no issues. And we have a OBD2 GSR ECU that came with the swap for this car, but we didn't use because this is an OBD1 car. And yeah, not really too much else to talk about. Just showing you guys we got it in 30 minutes later. This video is about the FREERX, the CRX that we got for free yesterday, but it did come with this engine, so I thought I'd update you guys on where everything's going, how everything's playing out. Oh, I did take the PVC out. I'll put that back in, but that's no big deal. So yeah, the B20 that came in the FREERX is a temporary engine while we rebuild the GSR and start working on a B swap for the FREERX, because we posted that swap up for sale. It hasn't came out the car yet. We haven't done nothing with it. We'll just see if we get some interest, if somebody comes and buy it. That's probably a B16 or a GSR transmission, and then, or even a VTEC head. And I do have another B20 block, and I have all the pistons, rods, everything for it. So I could do a VTEC conversion, a B20 VTEC, and put that in that car, and just wait for a transmission to pop up or something. Because I did have another GSR one, but I sold it, so you know, it's whatever. But yeah, other than that, nothing much to talk about. And that's part one of our FREERX build. See you.